Hey guys, I'm back again with another full-length YouTube video. My last video I made a tutorial for wigs. Well, kind of tutorial. It's kind of like a guide. You know, same thing. Anyway, today I'm gonna do one for makeup, specifically for Goro from Genshin Impact. I do a lot of my basic makeup for him, so I'm just gonna use this as just a cosplay makeup tutorial, just in general. You don't have to use it for Goro. You can do multiple different characters with this makeup, I guess. But yeah, without further ado, oh, thank you guys so much for all your love and support on the last video. I really appreciated it because it took quite a bit to edit it and get it uploaded. Yeah, so anyways, without further ado, let's get into this freaking tutorial. Okay, that really hurt my back. I thought there was gonna be a bounce, there wasn't. Okay, so first of all, what I do is I get all of my hair back so that I can see this beauty, this empty canvas. And then I start prepping my skin for makeup. So I'm cheap and I don't own primer, so I use like a little bit of Vaseline as a substitute. I don't know if that's allowed, but that's just what I do. It also provides a lot of beauty. It provides a lot of moisture for your skin, and it'll help. Well, I think it helps the makeup stick onto your skin better and not just like fall off. So beautiful, bloody lovely. Then I put on a lip balm so my lips are not crusty and disgusting. This is just a cute little EOS one that I got from Walmart. Okay, so the first thing that I do for Goro, this is totally optional. You don't have to. Feel free to try if you'd like. I glue down half of my eyebrows. So first of all, I take a little spoolie brush. This one's freaking disgusting, don't look at it. And I brush my eyebrows back just to make sure they're not like honky tonk or anything. And I just like absolutely submerge the like ends of my eyebrows in glue, and then I slick them back. Just like that. And I take that spoolie brush again, and I just brush them back. Oh, there's hair, sorry. My bad. Y'all, this lighting is not doing it. Okay, I fixed the lighting. So now it's not cockeyed anymore. Anyway, like I was saying, just slick the back of your eyebrows down with the glue stick. And wait for it to get like halfway dry. So like not completely dry. And then after that, I take some, 1 second. Okay, my bad. Forgot this little powder puff. Get some setting powder. This is by Believe Beauty. I got it from my Dollar General. Literally, just press it on there. And I just want to say, you guys can be so bare minimum with makeup. Like, you don't have to buy any of that expensive stuff to make it look good. All of my makeup, each product is like $8 and under, which really is not that expensive. And after you did that, do another layer of glue. And wait for it to dry a little bit. And then do a little bit of powder on top again. Look how beautiful. Okay. Now, time for foundation. At least this is what I do next. My foundation is also by Believe Beauty. Not sponsored. And I just pump like 2 squirts under the back of my hand. Ooh. This foundation is a little bit light for my skin, I think. But that's okay. It's really hard to find a perfect match. At least it has been for me. I feel like that's a thing for everyone though. Oh, and I just use a foundation brush from the Believe Beauty set. Sorry. This is just like the main brand that they have at my Dollar General. So I get like all of my stuff from that section. Because it looked pretty and fancy. And with the foundation, I just go over like my entire face so that all of my face becomes one color, including my lips, like all around the nose, go over the parts that we covered of the eyebrows, go under your eyes, on your eyelids, you know, get all up in there. I look scary. Okay. Now, after you look like the Glob Glow Cop Glob, I use 2 different concealers. They're both by Believe Beauty. One is a lot lighter than the other. I'm not sure if you can tell. But I take the one that's darker first, and I go under my eye right here. This one helps just hide all my dark spots and dark circles, you know, all the stuff to avoid, I don't even know what I was saying, so that you don't look tired, and so that no one knows that you really haven't slept in a few days. Then I let that sit for just a second, and I take some setting spray on a beauty blender, also from Believe Beauty. I'm so sorry. I just like 2 sprays on there, and then I blend that concealer, just lightly patting it. It has decent coverage, but this is why I use a second concealer, because it also highlights all the parts of my face. So with the lighter concealer, I go under my eyes and make a little like triangle shape like this. I'll put a little bit on the tip of my nose and in the middle of my eyebrows. And I put it back here to cover up where my eyebrows were. I put on my Cupid's bow and on my jawline. And then I use that beauty blender again for under my eyes. Okay, so we're almost done with the base. Now after that, I take the setting powder again, and I close the lid and I give it a little bit of shake so I can have some loose powder. Oh, that was a lot actually. Way more than I needed. Whoopsies. That just got all over my shirt and my arm. So this is why I had to go out and buy makeup so much. Like, it's literally flying around here. Anyway, I take that powder and I press it under my eye just like this. And I take some and I slide it down my jawline. Okay, so I'm not a professional with makeup or anything. But I think this is called baking. I really don't know. I've seen my fair share of makeup tutorials and I still haven't learned what each step of the process is called. So just bear with me. And I let that sit for just a second. You know, let it get all nice and juicy on my face. And then with this fat, fluffy brush by Believe Beauty. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm not sorry. I'm promoting them. I get a little bit on my brush and I just flick the rest of the loose powder on my face off. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And I just, you know, like pat all over my face to make sure all of the foundation is covered and everything is set. After that, I just take a little bit of setting spray. Let it like rain onto my face just to get it, you know, all set on. Okay, now we're gonna make my face dimension again. I take this little brush, it's a little fluffy brush on. I like to bite my lip and it kind of hurts. And I use this little eyeshadow palette by Believe Beauty. And I use like a light brown and this orangey color, like a mixture of both of them, to kind of make my shadowy color. And what I do is I put it right here above the tip of my nose. And I just slowly taper it and blend it up into the bridge of my nose. Not super far, but like, you know, far enough. And always remember, using your fingers is allowed. You know, like, there's no wrong way to do makeup, really, in my opinion. Okay, and after you've done that, what I do is I take, I'm trying to remember what colors I use. This is another palette by Believe Beauty. It's mainly nude colors. Well, I say nude, they're just darker neutral shades. I use like a darkish orangey burnt brown color. And I put it on the bottom part of my nose just like this, to kind of make it look like I have a cute little button nose. I do this for all of my cosplays. It's just like part of my makeup style, I guess, because I think it looks adorable personally. Okay, and because I'm a fake, we're gonna make a fake jawline now. So I use eyeshadow because I actually do not own a contour palette, and I mix like this black eyeshadow and this dark brown, and I just, you know, make a jawline where I wish to have one. And I just do that same tapering thing and I just blend it out so that it's not as harsh. I mean, I do leave it pretty harsh so that it's like a very defined line, as you can see. Okay, so it is a little bit too harsh, so I'm just gonna take that fluffy brush and go over it and kind of just blend it out. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, and then going with this fluffy brush again and using some of that light brown that we used to make this little thing, I am going to use that and put it right here, just to kind of give my eye section of my face, I forget what it's called, kind of like just above the bridge of my nose, a little bit more dimension, so I look not 2D. Okay, and now we're gonna move on to the eyes. For his eyes, my palette is broken. That's cute. For his eyes, I take these two brown colors. As you can see, I use them quite often. And I take that dark brown and I put it in the corner, the outer corner. And I do like this. I kind of make like a triangle almost from the bottom of my eye to like the top of my eye, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And I kind of just blend it out into the crease. And I use a little bit of that lighter orangey brown, and I just like blend it out and I like smoke it with that color. I don't know if smoking yeah, that's what I do, so on both sides. And then I take a mixture, my bad. Then I take a mixture of this reddish orange and this pinky red, and I go on the bottom part of my eye like this, and I start from the bottom part of my eye and I just blend it up into that corner and do that on both sides. Okay, and then with that red color, I kind of put it here too, just to give my nose a little bit of, you know, blushed up look. Then with a smaller little fluffy brush, I take that black and a little bit of the brown, And I start in the inner corner, or the outer corner, and I kind of just follow what I did with the brown, and I go up into my crease with that. And I do that on both sides. And then I take that fluffy brush again and I just blend it out a lot. It should look something like this. Okay, and then I take the orangey brown color and I go over just my whole lid to get all that color. Okay, and now the fun part, I take that darker concealer, the one that's kind of like the same color as my skin, and I put it right here on my inner crease, and I just take my finger and I pat it in to kind of give a slight cut crease effect. It's really just to make your eyes look the slightest bit bigger. It makes them look pretty. Okay, and I'm gonna stick on the topic of eyes since we're already here. And what I do is I take this white eye pencil and I put that on my waterline and I bring it down some, quite a bit actually, on my outer corner of my eye, just under the waterline, and kind of coat the bottom lashes to make your eyes look a lot bigger, because I think it looks absolutely adorable. But yeah, that's what I do. Okay, now for eyeliner, which is always scary. I just use a liquid eyeliner pen, I think is what it is. And I start from the corner of my eye, and I go a straight line down my eyelid just like this, and I trace the white part very carefully. As you can see, I put a little dot right there. I did not mean to do that. And then I make like a little wingy triangle situation. Like that. Okay, and now using a small angled brush, what I do is I take the black and a little bit of the brown to make it dark, a very dark brown, and I go under the black eyeliner, and I kind of just do like a little line to make my eyes look a little bit bigger. Okay, I'm getting up close and personal again. After that, I take that reddish orange color that we used for the bottom part, and I put a very distinct line of it on the bottom, because Goro has like a little, yeah, this step is optional by the way. He has a very distinct like little red line on the bottom of his eyes, and I kind of just do it all the way to the inner crease. Okay, now with the same angled brush, I take this extremely shimmery and shiny, you can use a highlighter, or if you have a shimmery eyeshadow, such as me, I take it and I put it in between the black eyeliner and the line that we made with the dark brown eyeshadow, because it makes your eyes look huge. This is what it should look like. I'm taking that super shimmery shade again, I get a little on my finger, and I put it over that concealer that we put there, and I put it in the inner crease of my eye, just like that. Okay, so this eyeshadow palette is very old, but I take this white, it's kind of shimmery, and it used to be a lot more shimmery, and I put that in the inner corner of my eye, and I mean like I pack it in there, like I make sure that the inner corner of my eye is literally white. Just like this. Okay, and now I'm gonna do blush. I have this very destroyed blush palette. As you can see, she set the floor quite a few times. She's really cute. I take a mixture of these two shades. One's a very like pinky pink, and one is a more like neutral pink. And I kind of just do it right here on the back parts of my cheeks. I do it on my nose, a little bit on my chin, and then I take this little fluffy brush again, and I get this color, and I add a little bit of that orangey red eyeshadow, and I start from the bottom part of my eye, and I blend it down. Just, I guess, straight down, as like a little bit of blush under the eyes, I guess. Just like that. And then I use this gold highlighter. It's almost completely gone. And I put that on my cheeks right here, on my cheekbone, to, you know, a little bit of shine, look all nice. Do a little bit of concealer on the back of your hand, or just put it on a brush, or if you feel comfortable, just use the wand itself. And do a little line just to make it very distinct on your nose. And then I put the highlighter on top of that, just to make a very distinct line on the tip of my nose. Yeah. Okay, and then with another soft and fluffy brush, I take that gold color again, the gold highlighter, and I go down the bridge of my nose, a little bit more on the tip, and I put some on the Cupid's bow, just to add a little bit of shimmer and shine. Okay, now it's time for the lips. What I do is, I don't own any lip products, so I use eyeshadow. I take the brown, the dark brown, and I put it on the inner parts of my lips, just like this. I blend it out pretty far onto my lips, and then I take the black, and I put that on the very inner part of my lips, and I do it in the corner of my mouth too. And then I continue with that brown and kind of just really blend that black out, and then with the orangey color, and you can do whatever color you'd like for the lips. I just like to stick with a like neutral lip color instead of a, you know, like super bright like red or anything, unless that's what the character has. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the lips. Okay, now it's time for the eyebrows. Now, eyebrows are kind of difficult in my opinion. I think everyone has a lot of trouble with eyebrows. It could just be me though, I don't know. But I'm gonna take the brown, and hold on, I'm gonna get up close and personal again. I'm going to ignore how patchy the glue looks. Just make like a little teardrop shape almost. Just use as, just make like a little teardrop shape and make his little baby eyebrows. I'm gonna use a little bit of the black just to darken it up, just a smidge to match my eyebrows better. To do it just like that. So obviously don't worry if you can't get them perfectly even, because eyebrows are sisters, not twins. I take a little bit of the concealer that matches my skin tone pretty well on the angled brush, and I kind of just clean up any spots that are a little bit messy on the eyebrows to just make them look the slightest bit nicer, because, you know, I don't want it to look like I have two little cat turds sitting on my face. Okay, so we're almost done. Now I do my mascara. I don't know how to say it. I've heard so many people say it, so many different ways. But obviously, you put mascara on your eyelashes. So just do that however you usually do it. I don't have a special technique or anything. I just have naturally long eyelashes. I feel like that's something that a lot of cis guys usually have, are decently long eyelashes. And this is an optional step. I have this like holographic glitter that I got from like the dollar store, and I take some of that and I put it on like the little white part in the inner crease, just to add a little bit of sparkle. You look fancy and cute and everything. And this is also another optional step. I don't have anything to use to make freckles, so I do fake freckles with this marker that I have. I mean, it works, so, I mean, why not? And I feel like they look okay too. Okay, and just to finish everything off, I use some setting spray. Delicious. I love how the setting spray smells. It smells really freaking good. Okay, and there you have it. You're pretty much done. Now you can go ahead and add any other little things that you want to do. Really, I don't do anything else for the makeup. I just add my fangs and put on a costume, which I don't have a costume yet. Hopefully I'll be getting it for my birthday. And the wig, obviously. And I restyled it, so it looks amazing. Okay, now that I'm bald, here's the glorious, beautiful wig. As you can see, I still haven't styled the back. We're not gonna talk about it. Oh. I also made new ears for him because I hated the ones that I had, and they look friggin' bomb in my opinion. Because I had like nothing that I needed to make these. I was really, really proud of myself. They do just slide into the wig and they hold up pretty well. So thank you, Jesus, for that. And hold on, I just slide both of them in. And then they just sit there looking all cute. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want. If you want more tutorials for like specific characters, I can totally do that. But you know, leave your comments, questions, and concerns in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.